203, Caden Brock Reed from Electra. 8th is, I'm looking, 126, Ryder Lane Antilli from Wingate. 9th, 326, Nathan Friesenhahn from Seguin. 10th, 193, 80 Braley, Albany. 11th, 543, Strand Mays, Fort Worth. 12th, 254, Hadley Cole, Rockwall. 13th is 280, Kelly Mae Davis from Tampa. 14th, 727, Callie Silco, New Braunfels. 15th, 511, Kale Sustayer. 16th, is 596, Ashlyn, where are you? Ashlyn O'Banham from New Braunfels. 17 is 515, Evan Longoria from Eagle Pass. 18, 746, Major Smith, Robert Lee, Texas. That'll get her.
Thank you, Mr. Tallman. In the ring now is Class 63. Class 63 Black Crossbred steers are in the ring. We have entry 356, Tommy Glover, Elgin, Oklahoma. Entry 526, Cooper Marsh from Hereford. Entry 496, Victoria Lampard from Blue Ridge. Entry 363, Keely Gore from Cisco. Entry 182, Kenya Boone from Ballinger. Entry 469, Jared Kirby from San Angelo. Entry 372, Nicole Greer, Colleyville. Entry 772, Natalie Stone from Collinsville. Entry 605, Garrison Ottmers from Fredericksburg. Entry 193, Hattie Braley from Albany. Entry 566, Taylor Moore from Roby. Entry 689, Kylie Rundgren, Tomball, Texas. Entry 482, Kaylin Kaiser, Proctor, Texas. Entry 166, Brooke Vimslager from Schertz, Texas. Entry 669, Adeline Reed from Cress. And entry 278, Paige Davina from Olton, Texas. Judges again are weights go from 866 to 922. 866 to 922. Exhibitors, I need Class 64. Class 64, Black Cross steers to the holding area. We need all entries for Class 64, Black Cross steers to the holding area, please. And let's start bringing Class 65 to the makeup ring, please. Class 65 to the makeup ring. Thank you.
I'd like to make Frankie's turning especially right under his neck. And one bigger thing that is his tail head is not bad, but Frankie's is way bigger, makes it better. It's perfect. I do like Frankie's. They're close, and they're going to finish at different times, but I'm excited. but yeah, I think he'll just get better. Like he'll get big enough. But my Christian he'll take off. He's the American cattle raisers. They take off, you know, especially in East Texas. So if he can get the perfect weight, then he wouldn't want to mess with it. That other one, I don't know. I guess I'll have to
Probably never seen like this.
Thank you. I'll pay you back, okay? I'll pay you back.
I'll hold you to that.
I will. I've made promises. He still has to pay me back $400.
You were more honest than I am.
Shirt. Leave the shirt on.
a very competitive group of young people here and a good set of livestock as well. And I think with that, these top three, there's some give and take, and these top 4 or 5 really, but with that, a logical place to win. Once you get past this one's head, once you get past his head, being pretty mature and pretty bold, maybe as wide as we need to make him between his eyes in this particular class, he's the best from there back. His neck set's high, his body shape is good, his hip is good, he's the biggest and stoutest in terms of his foot and his bone work. He still balances good, he's got good muscle. You know, like I say, we can change him up there, we can make him a nickel more attractive, but I don't know if the 2 behind him have any advantage there either. So a good place to start, a good class winner. Young man's here in second. Good cattle in terms of the top side of his skeleton, in terms of having true muscle shape and coming to us in the center of his body. That thing is fresh, he's fresh haired. You like all those things about him. And you can neaten that one up in his neck, up the top side of his neck. He gets a little thicker and deeper from the top to his bottom. He's the frailest in terms of his foot and his ankle in those top 3. When that one comes right at you, he needs squared up. He wants to get pigeon-toed as he comes right at you. We need to change him there, but a good one there in second as well. Really good one here in third on the stand. When she gets him stuck and gets him put together, you like this one. He's big centered, he's big featured, he's got muscle. We get him out into motion, we can tell his neck's set too low in his shoulder. He wants to get down that way. He's not as attractive, he's not as coordinated coming right at you, but a good calf there as well. Good calf here in terms of one that'll feed good, has good body here in fourth. This one's still got a nice look, the one that proportions and balance is good. He just gets plainer in his hip and his rear leg. His pins get a little lower and they taper together. He's not as coordinated in terms of his rear foot. Young lady showed a nice calf, and you've done an awesome job doing it. That's where we need to make him better. Good looking one here on the stand. And on the stand, this one will push him all pretty hard. Those 3 right ahead of him. We get him out into motion. He's too straight up front. He comes up in his spine, not quite as coordinated behind. That's a big bone square back one though. It's got some shape. Good calf there. The black and white one comes next. Young lady's done a great job showing he's up-headed, he's got body and balance. He needs relaxed in his spine when he goes, changed in terms of his front end as well. Good pair here, just good, useful feeding kind of cattle. They need to balance better. We need to give them some more shake, but they're both pretty good in their own right. Young lady's black baldy comes next. Stout featured one that's got good muscle up high. Needs to be stouted right out of the back of his shoulder. Needs to have more true shape. Next baldy comes next.